Hello everyone, I finally tried feather crochet braids and this is how I make them look natural with no leave out. This hair is sponsored by YG Wigs and they sent 6 packs of their 100% human hair, 18 inches, tight curly crochet braids. You will only need 3 to 4 packs for a full head, trust me. You're definitely getting your money's worth with this hair. There is an invisible string design and approximately 50 pieces per pack, and this is my braid pattern. I can't braid, but I had braids going straight back in the middle and the rest came down on the sides. I used my Sacred Scalp Refreshing Spray to moisturize before using my latch hooks, and I used a small one and a regular sized one because my braids were small, but the small one wasn't really necessary. So first things first, I crocheted the hair in front by pulling through and looping the hair through the opening. Then I brought the hair forward so that my hair would stay in place even if the wind tried to expose me. And trust me when I say water is your friend. Wet those strands before pulling through if your braids are small. Save yourself the headache. Okay, so that's basically what I did in front, and it's not necessary, but it helps fill in the hair nicely. And of course I have a timeline down below so you can skip to the parts that are most important to you, and everything I use will be in the description. The next step was working from the sides to the center back. I crocheted the hair using the same technique, and this is tightly textured hair, so it's gonna stay in place with a simple loop and pull. No need to knot or tie off the hair at all. I mean, I never tie my crochet braids, but still, this hair is packed. And I spaced it for 6 packs of hair, but I later thinned it out. Space the crochet braids by at least 1 centimeter, like have that gap, please. If it's too thin, you can always add more, but if it's too full, you're gonna be stuck cutting out hair because it's difficult to just slide them back out. Basically, you want 3 packs, 1 on the right side, the middle, the left side. Larger braids will also make it easier for you to space the hair, so definitely go big with the braids. And here I am counting, thinking I'm spacing correctly, but that was just too much. Just fill in the hair at the perimeter and in visible places like the part, then space it out for the rest of the head. So I'm doing the other side with the full confidence that 2 packs of hair on one side is a reasonable amount when it's really double what you need. And if you want massive hair, definitely go for it. But I wanted something that people would mistake for my natural hair. And a lot of people have complimented me on my hair, which is not my hair, because it looks great. So I'm gonna finish the back and then move to the front to close it out. Common sense would say do the part area first, but I just knew I was never gonna run out of hair. By the time I was doing the center back, I was spacing out the hair because I noticed it was a bit too full for me. We're doing the front now, and I have to remind you, get bigger braids or use water on the crochet braid hair, otherwise you're gonna lose your mind. So after fighting for my life, I'm gonna show you my invisible part progress and technique. First, wet the hair very well. Look for where you're gonna put your next section of hair, and you're gonna need to slide that hook under the braid going away from the part, latch on and close the latch, then slide the hair through. Taking the hook off was a struggle for me for some reason. Anyway, you need to open up that loop, make sure it's centered before pulling the hair through, or you find that one side has more string than the other side and it's gonna mess up the part. Make sure all the hair comes through, then go back under in the same direction, hook the hair on, pull it through again, and if you can still see some thread, do it again. Then flip it over and that's your part. You shouldn't have to do this more than twice, and you won't have to do it more than once with larger braids, but this is how I make the part look as natural as possible. I can't finish the tutorial without the curl definition. It's very important, and I do it like maybe every 3 days. So I wet my hair and look at the difference. Exactly. I'm using Aunt Jackie's Curl La La because it's cheap and it gets the job done. So first I detangle my hair with my From Intuition Flexor Vent Brush, and then I work the curl cream in from the bottom up because I like fluffy roots and defined ends for a nice lived in look. I brushed again, and a curl defining brush would really make those curls pop, but this is fine. This is the hair I lost. I'm using my pattern blow dryer with the diffuser attachment. I used to hate it, but it has grown on me. I mean, I paid $200 for it, and I'm not a diffuser person, but this hair looks amazing. I will say that the curl cream dries slowly compared to others that I've used this year. I mean, it's not that bad. It takes like 5 minutes with a diffuser, but I wouldn't do like overnight heatless curls with this cream. But I'm just gonna make sure I use it more when it's warm outside because I really do like this one. And this is exactly what I want my hair to look like when I shake it. A natural part with fluffy roots and lightly defined ends. I don't want super defined hair. And I'm also cutting little wisps of hair to give some shape and keep it looking as natural as possible. And that's all there is for this hair. Thanks so much for watching. Details will be down below as usual, and I will give you a maintenance video soon, at least a short. So take care of yourselves, and I can't wait to catch up.